Hey guys, it's Walt Bayless. We're going to be talking about the social data element of Lead Geyser. One of the great things about Lead Geyser is it's designed to help you find leads, and the social data area really hones in on something that's maybe missed quite often, and that's the ability to find leads by looking at circles of influence and looking at connected people, etc. So let's see what it's like. We'll talk about groups, pages, and people. When I first click on any one of these, it's going to load up the groups or pages or people that I'm already connected to. So it does take a few seconds just to load those, and it'll start with the connections that you already have. Now, there's some huge insights you can get from there, but we're going to be talking about the search as well and how you can find more leads, more connections, more circles of influence. So there's the groups that you're connected to. And as something that's really annoying in Facebook, you have probably experienced being added to groups. You can actually leave, of course, just by simply going. You can follow the link, it opens that group, and you can of course click then and choose to leave that group if you do choose to. So this is opening up the groups. Now, if I look for something, so I'm using the example wine tasting, something like that. I've got a product perhaps, and I search the wider Facebook. It'll take a few moments, and it's going to find out some interesting stats, statistics about these groups, starting with these ones here. So let's have a look at what we've found. So we can see straight away the members of that group. Now, as you're going through, if you're looking through, it's going to keep loading. You can see that it's still loading as we go, and you can start to see, well, that looks like an interesting group. It looks like it's got a fair following. You can decide to join that group. So again, if you follow these links, it will open that directly up, and you can choose to join if that's the kind of group that you want to be involved in. If you're not, if you're already part of it, you will be able to leave that group. So, being able to do that. But more importantly is the data that we can get here. So I can, with a single click, I'm going to go into this one in depth. Let me just quickly talk about the little save to contact icon there. As we're building our contacts, as we're building our leads, you can save anything through to the contacts area, which we talk about in another video, and that includes these groups. So if you'd like to have this as a continual record that you've saved, you can save that to your contacts and it'll be available. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the in-depth knowledge that we can get here. If I click on the magnifying glass, it's going to open a new page, and we're going to see some interesting statistics. And again, all of this is designed to help you get more leads. So again, it will take just a few seconds while this opens through, and we'll be able to see how the Lead Geyser software can then expand this information. So this is doing the search. As it says, it takes up to 20 seconds. In my experience, it can take up to 25, and depending on how active that specific group is. But these are the things that we're going to have a look at. Basic statistics: total posts, total likes, total replies. What's the most popular day? Why would that be important? Well, if you're looking for leads, and one of the ways you're going to do that is by posting in this group, you want to make sure you do that on the right day. What sort of, is it mainly text? Is it mainly image? And in any of these links you can click and actually see examples of those posts. Okay, average likes per post, average replies per post. And let's moving through, again, you can click here and go to the group directly. So top content. This is interesting. You want to see what sort of things are being posted. So again, you've got the post URLs. You can go directly to that post and find out all about the kind of content that's being shared or is having the most engagement. So again, for finding leads, you want to find out what's the best kind of content you can be talking about or targeting within this group. You can find, I'll come back to responders because that takes us to the next level. You can go to demographics, finding out the male and female breakdown, and that'll help you with your advertising, being able to target it to the right demographics there. Intent, popular versus unpopular, total shares, commercial intent. Now this is showing commercial posts we've decided are ones with links versus ones without links. So you can see that there's not a lot of commercial activity here, but again, that may be good for you, may be bad for you. It's just up to you. The software will report on both. You can also export the top links. So you can get an export of all of the commercial or the products that have been promoted within this group, and you can export them directly, so you can go and investigate them, go and find out what that's all about, maybe even find different places to advertise by exporting links. If they're advertising in a group that you're looking at, then it might be something that you could talk to them about a joint arrangement. All of this, again, designed to help you find more leads. Okay, so as promised, we're going to come here to the responders area. This is interesting because what this shows us are the most actively engaged people in this group. Okay, and again, you can go directly to that person. You can add them as a friend. You can start to communicate with that person specifically. Now, typically the group administrator is the most active, and if you're looking to post something in the group, then approach the administrator and do a joint venture with them, offer them a percentage, or however you want to approach it. But the point is that you've got the ability to see who those most active people are and go and view them. Now, again, we've got this little icon with our magnifying glass, and I can go even deeper. So I can go and see this specific person, and that's going to take me just a few moments again as it loads that data. And I'm now looking at a specific person. And again, what are they posting? How active are they? How engaged? What do they post? And we'll be able to see their top content. Who responds to them? So we're going to the circles of influence. Who's responding to that person? Who's responding to that person? And we can go deeper and deeper. So I can see the people that respond to this person, or what are they involved in, and how can I find out more about them? That's the kind of information we can find by digging into the lead geyser. So that's groups. We went to groups, we found, we looked at the data, we looked at the details, then we found responders of those groups, we found responders of the responders, and we can keep going through. The next thing is, in a similar vein, we're looking at pages, and all of the groups, pages, and people work in a similar sort of way. So again, the first thing first is it'll load the pages I'm connected to, and you can go and find out that information. And again, I will do the same thing here. So wine tasting. There we go, and I'll search Facebook Wider. Okay, so here we go. Here are pages about wine tasting, all right? And again, I can go into the data of these pages. So I can go into more details, and you'll see that now familiar page with posts, likes, what kind of metrics are we getting, and all of this data is available again on the pages that you can dig into. And again, you can find out what is the most popular content that's being shared, who is responding to that, and you can find out what their connections are. What are the demographics, the people that like this page? Should we be targeting male or female, etc.? And is it commercial? Are we seeing advertisements on this page? Are we seeing links externally and being able to do all that sort of stuff? So you can do everything from within the social data area. And again, the final one there is people. Very simply, it's going to connect your initial friends that you're connected to. You can look for specific people, again, by name, and go into details of that specific person. So I can see, again, what are they posting? What are they posting? And of course, where are they posting it? Why is that important? Because if this particular person is a person of influence, they may be posting in 4 or 5 different groups or places that you hadn't even dreamed of, and you'll be able to see that by their top content. So if I'm looking at this specific person, I can see what they've posted, and I can see their most popular posts, and of course I can go directly to that post and see this group. Okay, it's a closed group in this particular example. This is there we go. Let's see if I can find an open one. No. These look, I know this person's personally. Andres posts in closed groups, so that's most likely what that is. But you will be able to see where they're posting and what they're involved in, and their responders, who is interacting with them, and etc. You'll be able to go all the way through. So the social data within the Lead Geyser system allows you to really target and dig into the activity of the group's keywords, pages, and people that you're looking for, to find out the better places for you to then go and source those leads from. Being able to place your own advertisements, simply even connecting with the group, or adding a comment to a page with the permission of the page facilitator might be something that really generates massive business for you. I hope it does. We've built that into Lead Geyser so that you can dig right into the social element and generate leads from places that you may not have even thought of before.